Next up in week 4 of my APBA Baseball Great Teams of the Past Season 3, two of the three teams that are currently 500 in the league. Today it's the 1933 Washington Senators at the 1941 Brooklyn Dodgers. This is the third of four series here in week number 4. So you look at the standings, the Senators 6-6 after 12 games, the Dodgers 4-4 after 8 games. One of them's going to look to try to win this series and get above 500 and get into the upper half of the standings. Already here in week 4, the Red Sox took 3 or 4 from the Cardinals. Yankees and the Tigers split their 4 games. Still to come, the Cubs and the Athletics. If you haven't been following along, Great Teams of the Past, I've got 9 teams from 1931 to 1946. They'll play a 32-game schedule each. Previous winners in season 1, it was the 1912 New York Giants. In season 2, 1920 Cleveland Indians. Let's meet the starting lineups for the Senators and the Dodgers in this one. For the visiting Senators, leading off and playing second base, it's Buddy Meyer. Left fielder is Heine Manouche. In right field, Goose Goslin. Batting cleanup and playing shortstop, Joe Cronin. Center fielder, Fred Schulte. At first base, it's Joe Kuhol. Third baseman, Ossie Bluege. Behind the plate, Luke Sewell. Starting pitcher for the Senators today, General Crowder. Crowder in 1933 went 24-15 with a 3.97 earned run average. So far, here in Great Teams of the Past Season 3, Crowder in 3 starts has a 1-2 record, a 5.14 earned run average. In his last outing against the Detroit Tigers, he took the loss, went 7 innings, gave up 9 hits and 4 runs. For the Dodgers, leading off playing shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. Second baseman's Billy Herman. Center field, Pete Reeser. Hitting cleanup, the left fielder, Joe Ducky Medwick. First base, Dolph Camilli. Third baseman, Cookie Lavagetto. Right fielder is Dixie Walker. Starting catcher, Mickey Owen. And the pitcher today for the Dodgers, Luke Hamlin. Hamlin 8-8, a 4.24 ERA in 1941. So far, Hamlin has had 2 very good starts, but he is 0-0. No decisions. His ERA is 1.69, ranks him 5th in the league. Last start against the Chicago Cubs took, again, no decision, but 8 innings, 7 hits, just 1 run. So Senators and Dodgers, 2 teams coming into this one with 500 records. Let's see who moves in front. Let's play ball. Leading off in the top of the first for the Senators, we've got Buddy Meyer. Meyer is hitting .222 on the season. Should note neither one of these teams have hit at all this season. The Dodgers last in the league, 9th out of 9 teams with a 195 team batting average. Senators not a whole lot better. They're tied for 7th at 204. Senators pitching has not been good. 3.89 earned run average is 8th in the league. Dodgers pitching has been pretty decent for their first 8 games of the season. 2.74 ERA ranks them 4th. So here we go. Buddy Meyer to lead things off in the top of the first. 55s and 8, and against a C pitcher, Buddy Meyer gets us started with a base hit. That'll bring up Heine Manouche. Team best 313 average right now. He's got a runner on first base. Manouche 36 is a 33, and that will be an infield pop-up. Left side, Lavagetto calls for it, 1 away. Here is Goose Goslin. We mentioned Manouche had a team best 313 average. Goslin, second best average on the team, but he's just at 227. So what can he do here with a 1 out runner on first? 42's a 14. That's ball 1 and ball 2 against Hamlin, a Z-rated pitcher. 35's a 9 against a C pitcher. Ground ball to third base. Lavagetto has it. Meyer got a good jump, so Lavagetto's only plays to first. He gets the second out. Buddy Meyer advances to second. So 2 outs, runner in scoring position for Joe Cronin. Cronin, player manager for these Washington Senators. The Senators won 99 games. They lost the 1933 World Series to the New York Giants. Cronin was second in the MVP voting. Tough time of it so far through 12 games, hitting just .205. What can he do here? 2 outs, runner on second. 66, that's a zero. He gets to roll in his second column. And this game is going to have an early run. 46 is a 6. Cronin lines one into the gap. Buddy Meyer scores, and it is already 1-0. Washington in the top of the first. So, still 2 outs, still a runner on second for Fred Schulte. Schulte hitting .220 on the season. 24 is a 31. Fly ball to center. Pete Reiser will make the catch for the third out. Senators, 1 run on 2 hits. They take the early lead. Brooklyn now coming up for its first at-bat. 1941 Dodgers won 100 games. They lost the World Series that year to the New York Yankees, managed by Leo DeRocher. Pee Wee Reese will lead off. Reese is hitting .226 through his first 8 games. 24 is a 29. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Crowder has it, throws to first, 1 away. Here's Billy Herman. Mentioned the Dodgers have just a 195 team batting average. Billy Herman, team best 267 average, 8 hits and 30 at-bats. This time, ground ball left side, fielded by Joe Cronin. His throw to first in time, 2 away. Pete Reiser's hitting .258 through 8 games. He's hit 3 home runs, which at the start of the week tied him for second most in the league. So nobody on, 2 outs for Reiser. 54 is a 32, and that is a fly ball to right field. Skoslin backs up a few steps, makes the catch, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for General Crowder. We go to the second. And leading off for the Senators, it will be Joe Kuhl. Kuhl, a team worst .075 average. He has 3 hits in 40 at-bats in his 12 games. 61's a 37. He looks at strike 1. 62's a 41. And ground ball to short. Pee Wee Reese has it, but his throw is in the dirt, and Dolph Camilli can't dig it out. Joe Kuhl will be safe at first on the E6. Leadoff runner aboard. Now here is Aussie Bluegee. Bluegee hitting .171 on the season. 55's an 8, and against the C pitcher, that is a base hit into center field. And Joe Kuhl thinks about going to third, but he will stop at second. So runners on first and second, nobody out. Luke Sewell comes to the plate. Sewell's hitting .212 on the season, just 1 RBI, but he's got runners on first and second. Nobody out. 61's a 36. Hamlin's pitch bounces off Mickey Owen, the catcher, bounces off his glove. It gets past him. Kuhl and Bluegee both advance a base on the passed ball. So now, second and third for Sewell. 53 is an 18. And pops him up. High fly, taken by the shortstop Pee Wee Reese. That'll be the first out. Here's the pitcher, General Crowder. Can he help himself here? Washington already leads 1-0. Threat in here. Second and third, 1 out. Crowder, 0 hits and 4 at-bats so far this season. 35 is 13. Hamlin strikes out Crowder for the second out. Can Hamlin get out of this jam? We're back to the top of the order. It's Buddy Meyer. He started the game with a single. And Hamlin will get out of it. Meyer hits a ground ball left side, fielded by Lavagetto. He throws to first. Side retired. The Senators strand runners on second and third. To the bottom of the second, Joe Ducky Medwick to lead off here. Medwick is hitting a team worst 125. Just 4 hits in his first 32 at-bats this season. But he's got one here. Medwick puts one into left center field. It will fall in for a base hit. First hit of the game for the Dodgers here in the second inning. Dolph Camilli, he is batting just 154. 31 is a 9. Crowder's a C pitcher, so Camilli makes contact. Hard hit ball at Ozzie Bluege. Knocks it down. It's only plays to first. He gets the out. Medwick advances to second. So 1 out. Runner on second for Cookie Lavagetto. He's batting 160. Lavagetto, 23 is a 27. Crowder's a Y pitcher. Crowder strikes out Lavagetto for the second out. Dixie Walker is hitting second best among the Dodger regulars. No, excuse me, third best with a 241 average. Can he keep this inning going? 13's a 14, and that is a base on balls. So first and second for Mickey Owen. He had the passed ball last inning, but looks like that ended up not costing the Dodgers. Owen batting 214 through 8 games. And Owen, 52-27. Ground ball to the third baseman. Bluege's got it, and they get the third out. We've played 2 full innings. It's 1-0 Washington. Heini Manush comes to the plate for the second time. He's 0 for 1. Manush ranks first in the league with 4 triples at this point. 45's 14. He will lead off with a walk. Bring Goose Goslin back up. Goslin is 0 for 1. Goslin, one of the leftovers from APBA Great Teams of the Past Season 2. He was a member of the 1925 version of the Senators. They came in 6th place. Goslin hit .298 with 5 home runs that season. As we mentioned, came in today hitting, though, just .227. Here's Goslin. 14's a 30. He hits a fly ball to left field. Joe Medwick tracks it down for the first out. Here's the player manager. Joe Cronin doubled his first time up. Drove in the game's only run to this point. 36 is a 33. Pops it up left side. Third baseman Lavagetto grabs it for the second out. Fred Schulte is 0 for 1. 46 is a 27. Ground ball to third base. Lavagetto makes the play. Side retired. Leading off the bottom of the third for the Dodgers, it's the pitcher, Luke Hamlin. Hamlin, 1 hit in 4 at-bats so far this season. 53 is a 13. Crowder strikes out Hamlin for the first out. Back to the top of the order for the Dodgers. Pee Wee Reese is 0 for 1. 2-27. Ground ball to the third baseman, Ozzie Bluege. Comes up firing across the diamond in time for the second out. Here's Billy Herman. As we mentioned, came in with the Dodgers' top batting average so far, .267 coming into this game. He's 0 for 1 today. This time, that 45 is a 14. He draws a walk. 2-out base runner for the Dodgers here in the third. Pistol Pete Reeser comes to the plate. 0 for 1 today. And 66, not a home run with a runner on first, but he rips one down the right field line. It's bouncing around in the corner. They're going to send Billy Herman in to score all the way from first base. He will do so. Pete Reeser legs his way to third base. He has an RBI triple. We are all tied at 1 here in the bottom of the first. Okay, can the Dodgers go in front now? 2 outs, runner on third, Joe Ducky Medwick. He singled his first time up. What's he going to do here? That's an 11. He's got a 0. He gets to roll on his second column. 18 home runs in 1941. And that 35 is going to be a 6, which is going to be a drive into right center field. It's going to fall in. Pete Reeser will score. Joe Medwick will make his way to second base with an RBI double. And now it's 2-1 Dodgers. So a couple of 2-out extra base hits for Brooklyn. They take the lead. Dolph Camilli, can he keep it going? He is 0 for 1 today. 42 is a 14. First base is open. They pitch around Camilli. He walks. So now runners first and second with 2 outs for Lavagetto. He struck out his first time up. 24-13. Crowder strikes him out for the second time to get out of it. But Brooklyn puts 2 on the board on the Reeser and Medwick extra base hits. Top of the fourth for the Senators, Joe Kewell to lead things off, reached base on an error his first time up. This time, 12-25, ground ball to the second baseman, Billy Herman. He fields it, throws to first, 1 away. Ossie Bluegee had a single his first time up. Bluegee making his second appearance in my Great Teams of the Past league. Bluegee, a member of the 25 Washington Senators, hitches 179. And this year, came into today hitting just 171, so tough go of it for Ossie Bluegee. What can he do here? 44, that's an 8. And against the C pitcher, that is a lined into left center field for a base hit. So Bluegee, 2 hits already today. He's got 2 of the 4 Washington hits. Here's Luke Sewell, who is 0 for 1. 14-30, fly ball to left. Joe Medwick has it, 2 away. And now the Senators will have their pitcher, General Crowder. He struck out the first time. 36 is a 33. He does make contact, but it's just an infield pop-up, and the third baseman, Lavagetto, calls for it. And that is the end of the top of the fourth. Brooklyn comes to the plate in the bottom of the fourth, leading 2-1, starting with Fred Dixie Walker. He walked his first time up. This time, 32-26, ground ball to the second baseman, Buddy Meyer. He throws out Walker, 1 away. There's Mickey Owen, who is 0 for 1. 64 is a 30. Fly ball to left. Manny Manouche has to rush in. He will get there and make the catch. 2 outs. Here's the pitcher, Luke Hamlin, struck out his first time up. 43-29. Doesn't make much contact, and it just dribbles out between home plate and the mound. General Crowder picks it up, throws over to first. 1-2-3 inning for General Crowder. Played 4 full innings, still 2-1 Dodgers. Top of the order for Washington here in the top of the fifth, Buddy Meyer. He is 1 for 2 today. And that 15 is a 10, so Meyer hits it up the middle. Reese and Herman can't get to it, and that's a base hit. 2 hits for Meyer. Heine Manouche, 0 for 1 with a walk. 21's 30. He gets one into left center field. Medwick, Reeser both racing to get to it, and Medwick gets there makes the catch for the first out. So Goose Goslin, who is 0 for 2, and that 11, Goslin gets to roll on his second column. He had 10 home runs in 1933. 36 is a 6. He puts one down the right field line. Fair ball. Meyer, are they going to send him? Meyer is fast. They will send him, and he will score. Goose Goslin has an RBI double. We're tied at 2. Washington took the early lead. Brooklyn came back to go up 2-1. Now we're tied. And can Washington regain the lead here as Joe Cronin comes to the plate? Cronin, 1 for 2, had an RBI double in the first inning. 1 out, runner on first. 42 is a 14. They pitch around Cronin with first base open. Cronin walks. Okay, still 1 out, first and second for Fred Schulte. Schulte is 0 for 2. He's driven in just 3 runs this season, and he will not get that here. Fly ball to center field, shallow. Reeser runs in to make the catch. Base runners have to stay put. 2 away. Joe Kuhl is 0 for 2. He's now 3 for 42 on the season. 63 is 31. Fly ball to center. Reeser's got this one too. Side retired. Washington does tie it up on the Goslin RBI double. Top of the order for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 5th. Pee Wee Reese, he is 0 for 2 today. 2-1's a 9, but against the C pitcher, pops it up. Left side, Aussie Blue Jay makes the catch, 1 away. Billy Herman's 0 for 1 with a walk. 31's a 9, but again against the C pitcher, pops it up left side again. Blue Jay again with the catch, 2 away. Pete Reeser's 1 for 2, had an RBI triple in the 3rd inning. And this time he'll hit a ground ball up the middle. Joe Cronin able to get to it, throws over to first in time for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 inning for General Crowder. On to the 6th, tied at 2. Blue Jay to lead off for the Senators. He has 2 hits today. He's going to get another one. 66. He gets to roll on his second column. 6 home runs in 1933. And not a home run, but he does make good contact, and it will fall into right center field. It will roll to the wall. Aussie Blue Jay will make his way to second base with a double. Big day for Blue Jay. He began the day with 7 hits in his first 12 games. He's got 3 of them here today. All right, Luke Sewell. He is 0 for 2. Can he move Blue Jay along, give the Senators the lead? 44 is an 8 against the C pitcher, and he puts one up the middle. Billy Herman dives. He can't get to it. It's in for a hit. Pete Reeser comes up throwing as they send Aussie Blue Jay to score. Is Blue Jay safe? He is safe. RBI single for Luke Sewell, and he advanced to second on the throw home. And it is now 3-2 Senators. Still nobody out. General Crowder comes to the plate. He will look to sacrifice. See if he can get Sewell over to third base. Think he will. That 22's an 8. He gets the sacrifice bunt down. Pitcher picks it up, throws to first. For the first out, Sewell advances to third. So here's Buddy Meyer, who's already got 2 hits today, 2 for 3. He's only driven in 1 run all season, but got a big chance for one right here. Washington leads 3-2. Can they add to the lead? Buddy Meyer, 65s, a 35, and pops it up, foul territory, left side. Pee Wee Reese is going to race over and make the catch. It is not deep, so Sewell will have to stay on third. And now, with 2 outs, can Chaim Manouche be the guy to add to the Senators' run total? Manouche 0 for 2 with a walk. Came into today, team best 313 average. Nope, 34, 31. Fly ball to center field. That is the third out. Senators miss a chance to extend their lead, but they do make it 3-2, regain the lead on the Sewell RBI single. 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Dodgers in the bottom of the sixth, starting with Joe Ducky Medwick. Medwick is 2 for 2. RBI double last time up. 22's a 0. He gets to roll in his second column. 18 home runs in 1941. 26 is a 6. Joe Medwick scorches one into the left center field gap, and Joe Medwick will make his way to second with a leadoff double. Back and forth we go. Now, can the Dodgers take advantage of a good start to this inning? Here's Dolph Camilli, 0 for 1 with a walk. 66 is a 1. It's a drive to center field. It's back. It's back. It is gone. Dolph Camilli has put the Dodgers back in front. 2-run home run, 4-3 Brooklyn. All right, still nobody out. Cookie Lavagetto comes to the plate. He has struck out twice. Should mention for Camilli, that is his second home run of the season. Here's Lavagetto. 63-31, fly ball to center field. Fred Schulte runs it down for the first out. Here's Dixie Walker. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. 24-31, another fly ball to center. No problem for Fred Schulte, 2 away. It's Mickey Owen, who is 0 for 2. That 22 is an 8, and that ball will have eyes. It will make it past Joe Cronin. He can't get to it, and it is into left for a base hit. So that brings us to the pitcher spot, Luke Hamlin. Hamlin so far, 3 runs on 8 hits, 6 innings. They're going to let him go now that he's got the lead back. 54-32, fly ball to right. That's the third out, but Dolph Camilli with a 2-run home run. Dodgers are back in front, 4-3, heading to the 7th. Heart of the order for the Senators. Here, Goslin, Cronin, Schulte. Here is Goose Goslin, 1 for 3. RBI double last time up. This time, however, it's right back to the pitcher. Luke Hamlin has it. Throws to first, 1 out. Joe Cronin's 1 for 2, walked his last time up, drove in the Senators' first run of the game. 62-39, strike 1. 36 is 33. Hamlin's a wide pitcher. Hamlin strikes out Cronin for the second out. There's Fred Schulte, who is 0 for 3. 55's an 8, and Fred Schulte has a base hit. 2-out single for Schulte, the Senators' 9th of the contest. Joe Kuhl, 0 for 3. 3 for 43 on the season. I don't know how it's possible on a card where he hit 322 in 1933. Can he come through here? 33 is a 0. Joe Kuhl is gonna do it. He's gonna, break out of that terrible slump and do something great here. 2 outs, runner on first. Schulte gets to Kuhl gets to roll in his second column. 11 home runs in 1933. Not a homer, but it is a double down the right field line. And Fred Schulte is going to score the tying run from first base. It is now 4-4. Joe Kewell finally comes through with a big hit. Okay, Aussie Blue Jay, he's 3 for 3 with a double. Can he go to 4 for 4 and give the Senators the lead? 51's a 9 against the C pitcher. He cannot. He hits a ground ball right at the first baseman, Dolph Camilli. That'll be the third out. But the Senators tie it up. Pee Wee Reese to lead things off for the Dodgers here. Bottom 7 after the 7th inning stretch. Reese is 0 for 3. 12's 25. Ground ball to the second baseman, Buddy Meyer. Throw out Reese by a couple of steps. Billy Herman's 0 for 2 with a walk. Came in as the team's top hitter. 43-29. Ground ball knocked down by General Crowder. The pitcher picks it up, throws to first, 2 away. Here's Pete Reeser, 1 for 3, an RBI triple. 14's 30, fly ball to the left. Manny Manouche has it. 1-2-3 inning for Crowder. On to the 8th, still tied at 4. Luke Sewell to lead things off. 34's 31, fly ball to center. Caught for the first out by Reeser. General Crowder at this point has given up 4 runs on 6 hits in 7 innings. Washington's bullpen, best relievers unavailable, went 3 innings the last game. They do have a couple of B pitchers, but we're going to let Crowder go at least one more. 36's 33. Wise a strikeout. Hamlin strikes out Crowder again. All right, Kansas Senators rally with 2 outs. Buddy Meyer, he's 2 for 4 today. 41's 24. Ground ball to short. Pee Wee Reese has it. Throws him out. A 1-2-3 inning for Luke Hamlin. Bottom 8. Joe Medwick to lead things off for the Dodgers. Medwick 3 for 3, a pair of doubles, has driven in a run, and he keep his big day going. He came in hitting he's got 3 hits today. He had 4 hits, just 4 hits in the first 8 games of the season. What can he do here? Nope, Joe Medwick goes down on strikes. Crowder, the K. Here's Dolph Camilli. Hit the big 2-run home run last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. 53's 20. Ground ball to second. Buddy Meyer, he boots it. E4. Camilli's on base with 1 out. Cookie Lavagetto is 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. 14's 30. Fly ball to the left. Manny Manouche takes a few steps back. He makes the catch for the second out. Dixie Walker is 0 for 2 with a walk. Can he come through with 2 outs? 31's 9, but against Crowder, the C pitcher. Ground ball to third. Aussie Blue Jay has it. Comes up throwing. Side retired. Go to the 9th inning. Still tied at 4. As we mentioned, both teams came in today with 500 records. The winner gets back above 500. The loser drops below 500. It's the first of 4 games between the Senators and Dodgers. Are we going extras, or is someone going to be a hero here in the 9th? 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for the Senators. Manouche, Goslin, Cronin. Manouche 0 for 3 with a walk. 33's 0. Just to roll on his second column, he had 5 home runs in 1933. And Manouche, a drive to right. It's back. It is gone. Manny Manouche has given the Senators the 5-4 lead here in the 9th inning. Lead off home run. 5-4 Senators. Manouche, that is his 2nd home run of the season. Now, Goose Goslin will come to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. 44 is a 7. That's a base hit. And I think we're going to have to call it a day for Luke Hamlin, as he has now given up 5 runs on 12 hits here in the ninth. Not much of a bullpen for the Dodgers. They will go to Hugh Casey. 14 and 11, a 3.89 earned run average in 1941. Casey, making his third appearance, pitched 4 innings, a 2.25 earned run average. All right, runner on first, nobody out. Joe Cronin comes to the plate. Cronin's 1 for 3, double, walked once. 51's a 9 against the C pitcher. That's a ground ball to third. Lavaghetto's only play is to first. He does get the out, but Goslin moves to second base. Runner in scoring position for Fred Schulte. He's 1 for 4, singled his last time up. 43's a 29. Ground ball right side. Camilli has to go and get it. He'll flip to Casey covering first. They get the out. Goslin does go to third base. So runner on third, 2 outs for Joe Kuhl. 1 for 4, came through with the big RBI double in the 7th inning that tied the game. Can he add to the Senator lead here? No, 34, 31. Fly ball to center, and that'll be the third out. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up for the Dodgers. Senators. Senators would like to go to Jack Russell. He has tied for first in the league with 4 saves this season, but he went 3 innings his last time out, so he's not available for this one. They are going to lift Crowder for Bobby Burke. See if he can come in and finish this one off. Burke, 4 and 3, 3.23 earned run average in 1933, and he has not done particularly well so far this season. 2 appearances, 2 innings, gave up 2 runs, so an ERA of 9. We face the 8, 9, and 1 hitters here, starting with Mickey Owen. Owen is 1 for 3, singled his last time up. 61's a 12, hard ground ball left side. Ozzie Bluege able to get to it, fires it over to first for the first out. That'll bring us to the pitcher spot, so we will see a pinch hitter for the Dodgers, Lou Riggs, at 305 in 1941. So far this season, he is 0 for 2 at the plate. Burke to Riggs, 45, loses him. That's a base on balls. Tie and run is aboard. We're at the top of the order. Pee Wee Reese is 0 for 4 today. And that 12 is not going to help. Ground ball to the second baseman. Meyer flips it to Cronin. On to first. Double play. That's the ball game. Final score, the 1933 Washington Senators 5, the 1941 Brooklyn Dodgers 4. For the Senators, 5 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 runners on base. The Dodgers, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. 6 runners left on base. Washington improves to 7 and 6 on the season. The Dodgers drop to 4 and 5. 12 hits for the Senators. Ozzie Bluege had 3 of them. Buddy Meyer and Goose Goslin also had 2-hit games. 5 of their hits went for extra base hits. Manouche had What turned out to be the game winner, the solo home run in the ninth. Senators also had 4 doubles. 5 runs, 5 different hitters drove in a run. Buddy Meyer scored 2 runs. General Crowder, he will get the win. He will improve to 2-2 after 4 starts. He went 8 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. Bobby Burke pitched the ninth to get his first save of the season. For the Dodgers, just 6 hits, 3 of them by Joe Ducky Medwick. He also had a pair of doubles. 4 of the 6 Dodger hits went for extra bases. Pete Reiser had a triple. Dolph Camilli had a home run. That homer in the 6th briefly gave the Dodgers a 4-3 lead, but Senators came back to win it. Luke Hamlin, he will take the loss and fall to 0-1 this season. Came in with a 1.69 ERA, but today 8 innings, 12 hits, 5 runs all earned, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Hugh Casey came in and got the final 3 outs for the Dodgers. So that's it from Ebbets Field. Final score, Senators 5, Dodgers 4. This is just game 1 of 4, but if you are watching this on YouTube, at this point, all 4 games have been played, so you can head over to rogersportsgames.com, see what happened in the rest of the series. You'll find recaps, box scores, season stats, and more. We've got one more series to play in week number 4. That'll be between the 1935 Chicago Cubs and the 1931 Philadelphia Athletics. So look out for that on the channel here in the near future. Okay, well, that is all from here. Appreciate you watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe.